you are 23, not 43. You have not put in the time. You have not put in the work yet. Why do you feel the need to be so kept up and like basically like you're retired? What's up, you guys? It is your girl Deja D. I know I started off this episode with a lot of aggression, but it had to be said. Welcome to season 3, episode 7 of my podcast. Let me tell you something. Before we get started on today's topic, make sure you're following me on all social media platforms. Make sure that you are also checking out my books. My 2 coffee table books are now available. I have 2 more books available as well. I have a paperback version of this book, but these 2 are now available on Amazon. They're full of motivational quotes, like around 100 motivational quotes in here. So definitely check these out. I will be doing a giveaway on episode 10 of this season. So if you're listening in on Spotify, if you're listening in on Apple, if you are watching on YouTube, definitely make sure you are entering the giveaway. The way to enter the giveaway is just to comment pink hearts underneath this video and any other video. Every single comment that you do is another entry to the giveaway, and I will be doing a random selection and be announcing the winner on episode 10. So comment pink hearts. You could comment as many times as you want to. You could go back and comment on previous videos. Just comment pink hearts. Comment pink hearts on episode 8 when it comes out. Comment pink hearts on episode 9 when it comes out. And then on episode 10, I will be announcing the winner. I'm going to be giving away the pink copy of this coffee table book, Deja's Daily Doses. It just says Deja's Daily Dose on the back of it. And the pages are pink as well. So if you want to enter the giveaway to win this book, like I said, it's full of motivational quotes. Definitely just comment some pink hearts underneath this. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you're giving the videos a thumbs up and engaging. The more engagement that I see, the more entrances into the giveaway you have. So just comment pink hearts and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. All right. So I look forward to you all seeing that. Like I said, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you are giving the videos thumbs up. Make sure you're interacting regardless, even if it's the pink hearts or not. Let me know some topics you all want to hear me talk about in future episodes, etc., etc. So, yeah, let me tell you something. You can sleep when you're dead. So I was trying to figure out what topics I wanted to talk about, and a lot of different things kind of sparked my interest. Well, not a lot. This specific topic sparked my interest. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. But before we really start diving into it, I want to let you know that this episode is not for the lazy girls. This episode is not for people who will get offended if they have this idea that they need to have their hands out. This episode is not for the girls who see anything in their futures besides seeing someone taking care of them. If you fall into any of those categories of I need somebody to hand me something, I'm lazy, I don't have no drive, I'm trying to be kept, I'm trying to marry rich, anything like that, this episode is not for you. So you could go ahead and just cut it on off. You could just leave, exit here peacefully. Like, we don't even need to take this any further, okay? This is just not for you. There's plenty of people out there who have videos talking about that. There's plenty of people who talk on that subject matter, but this is not that. And I don't want you to piss yourself off, and I don't need you to piss me off because somebody got offended. So just go ahead and sign off, and that's that. Okay? All right, everybody gone? Alrighty, now we're going to get to the nitty gritty. Sometimes I have to hold your hands for some of these topics. And in this case, I'm going to hold my hand too. Because this is a topic that, like I said, it touched me because I had to send myself a little reminder like, hold on, Deja, hold on, Deja, hold on, Deja, hold on, Deja. You are in your early 20s. You might be in your mid 20s if you're watching this, whatever, whenever you're watching this. Y'all know I'm catered to the girls in their 20s, okay? Early 20s, coming into that transitional age of growing into adulthood. If you're 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, you're in your 20s, okay? You cannot compare your life and expect the things to be handed to you that people that have been working a lot longer have. People have been working for decades. You're comparing yourself to people who are in their 30s. You're comparing yourself and where you're at in your career to the woman in her 40s. You cannot do that. Baby girl, you just graduated. You're on your internship. I'm sorry. It's the internship might not be cutting the bills for the yachts. And that's fine. Trust the process, okay? Let's get into it. We sometimes have to be so for real with ourselves. Like, we have to be so for real. We have to sometimes, like, have a little reality check. Social media has everyone thinking that they need to be on yachts, they need to be overseas, they need to be traveling abroad for weeks, buying designers, shopping to their drop. Excuse me, where the fuck do you work? What do you do for a living? I know these internships are not funding the bills. I know that entry-level job that you have is not paying for all of that. You will go in debt and have to donate your kidneys and your lungs to pay the tabs on some of the shit y'all are putting on a stunt to have. I saw 2 videos this past 2 weeks, and if I can remember and find them, I will link them below. And when I saw these videos, it kind of slapped some sense into me because I'm a very goal-driven person. I'm a very ambitious person. I love all the luxuries that life has to offer. I want to travel. I want nice things. I want my hair done, my nails done, the newest, the latest, the greatest, and all of that. So these 2 videos really had to put, a little like, hold on, like, you know what? Yeah, like, let me be so fucking for real, okay? Let me be so for real right now. So one of the videos, it was a girl saying something. It was like more of a montage, like video, but the caption on the video basically insinuating to, this is something she wants to do over the summer. It was like she wants to be posted up on a yacht and just kind of like drinking bottomless mimosas and overseas and in a new country, doing all of this other stuff. And people in the comments was like, yes, I can't wait till I hit my 30s. It's basically my 20s with more money. I can't wait till I hit my 40s. I can't wait till I'm retired, X, Y, and Z. And they were just so happy, for the 40s and the 30s. And this is the time when you got the more money and because you're more established in your career. And then I also saw a video where a girl said, and then I saw a video, excuse me if the camera just kind of adjusted. Leo just was barking and like walked across and like knocked it. So hopefully it's still looking good. I think it is. But then I saw another video where a girl was like, baddies know how to do what they have to do to get what they want to do. So basically she was just insinuating like, she thrifts and she does her press-ons and sometimes she'll work, other little jobs. Like she'll, pick up shifts at random little things, work little markets, do little pop-up shops to get her coin. And before I go any further, this is not to say do not travel. I travel. I enjoy traveling. I plan to plan more trips and do more things. This does not mean to not shop and not splurge anywhere. As long as your bills are paid and you are being responsible and it makes sense for you, makes sense. What I'm saying is we have to understand that in order to play hard, you must work. Age has nothing to do with it either. I know that I mentioned, the 30s and the 40s and X, Y, and Z. But let's put this into perspective of people in their 20s. Aaliyah's face, she's 29. However, she has been doing her content for almost a decade. And she works. She is consistent. She is editing. She is not just twiddling her thumbs around. She's putting out content that y'all want to see. She's working. If you think about people like Aaliyah J, she has been working since she was 18. She's in her 30s now. She's been doing this for a long time. She's not twiddling her thumbs. She's getting to work. Beyonce, Rihanna, Nicki, they are working. They are touring. They are perfecting their craft. They are investing. They are putting a lot in it. And these women are in their 40s and in their late 30s. De'Ara, she's 28. She has been working and pumping out content since I think she was like 16 or 18 years old. She's building new brands, investing. She's handling her business. These people are working. They're trusting the process. And the crazy thing about it, and the part that we always seem to miss when it comes to seeing other people's success, is we only see the finished product. most of the time. Sometimes, you see little documentaries, you see behind the scenes, but you don't really see all that it takes. You don't see all the years that always lined up before. Beyonce been working since she was a little girl. And yes, some of y'all be like, oh, we seen this, but y'all didn't see it to the magnitude of how you see it now. Nicki was doing the battle raps on the streets, and yes, y'all seen it. Barb's seen it since the beginning, but the masses that watch her and listen to her now, they were not there then. We don't know what it looked like when Rihanna was in Barbados. We don't know what it looked like initially when Dior was first making those videos with her ex and they were doing all of that in the beginning. Y'all might go back and watch it. Some people might have seen it then, but not to the magnitude to where her business is now. Aaliyah's face, Jackie Aina, Aaliyah J, not to the magnitude to where we see it now. We just see the end process. We don't see the rehearsals. We don't see the meetings. We don't see how long it took for them to edit. We don't see the sacrifices that they had to make. And we just see results, and we're expecting the same results without working to get them. Now, this video is not for everyone. Like I said, some people have people funding their lives. And if that is you, that's is no shade at all. Trust me, I'm not a hater. Do you enjoy it? Take a shot for me if somebody is paying your bills for you. But this isn't for you. I'm talking to the people who work and fund their own lives and work to get those trips and work to get those items that they want and figure it out on themselves. And let me tell you something. You have to learn how to trust and embrace the process. This is all a part of your story. This is all a part of the process. Those things are coming. You may not be able to see that trip right now. You may not be able to see that house right now. You might not be able to see that car right now. You might not know when you're going to get that break. You may be crying. You may be stressed out, and you might not really be sure on when things are going to work out for you, but they are. Listen, I have to tell myself this every single day. I am a hard worker. I'm someone who has big ass goals and dreams for herself. Okay, big goals. I want the house. I want the car. I want the this. I want the that. I want it all. Okay, I want it all, and I know that I'm going to be able to achieve those things. But I have to trust the process. I have to embrace this journey. I have to know what the hard work looks like, because when I get blessed with what I need to know how to maintain that. You see people get quick success. You see people, they get a whole bunch of quick success. They get all this money, they blow up, and then they blow it all because they don't know what hard work looks like. They don't know the time and the effort that really takes to keep it and maintain it. I have been financially taking care of myself since I was 19 years old. And since then, I have had the opportunity to travel in and out the country. I have moved several different times. I have had 2 cars. I got a dog. I could go shopping. I can do a whole bunch. I'm currently living in my own place, furniture in it, food, groceries, bills paid. I am good. Okay, I am super blessed. I'm grateful for it all. But there are still times where I'm like, damn, I want more. I want to be able to have all that my heart desires. I want to be able to swipe without looking at the bank account. I want to travel. I want to do it all. But I have to say, look, Deja, it's a process. My time will come where I'm able to do that. I am 23. I cannot go into debt and stunt. I cannot go into debt trying to stunt for the gram. I cannot lose my car to see Beyonce in the front row. That is not my life, and that is okay. What one person has going on is not what I can have going on, and vice versa. What I got going on, some people can't have going on. Envy and jealousy will have you sleeping on the street. If anyone has anything to say about what you got going on, oh, why you wearing press-ons? Oh, girl, why you doing your hair? Oh, why you can't come and meet us for happy hour? Oh, why you can't travel here? Why you're not joining us on this trip? Why you doing that? Unless you're picking up the bill, unless you're picking up the tab, unless you're taking care of something and putting some money in my pocket, in my hand, zelling, writing a check, you need to mind your fucking business. I make a list of the things that I have to do and the things that I want to do. And as long as the things are getting checked off the list, I know that I'm progressing. For example, I said, I'm just moved to this new place. I was not about to be, oh, I'm getting couch, TV, table, bed, this, all in one. No. But if I see my list and I'm slowly crossing things off my list, I know that I'm getting the things that I want. I know that I'm getting the things that I need. I know that I'm getting things done and I'm moving in the right direction. Now, if my list was sitting there and I wasn't knocking no things off the list, then I'm going to be like, okay, I need to work a little harder. I'm working hard and not smart. You need to be having some type of balance. I can't buy the couch, go to happy hour, and not pay my bills. I can't do my hair and my nails, my makeup, get new clothes, travel to Cancun, but my rent not paid. I can't go to the fancy restaurant, but I ain't got no groceries for the week. I have to make it make sense. I have to make it make sense. And that's just me. That's just me. I can't ride the Uber Black XL for the girls' night and I don't got no gas in my car and I can't get to work. It has to make sense for me. Okay? Trust the process, embrace the process, and I know that in the next 3 years, in the next year from now, I will be doing so much more. My list will be checked off. I make a list every month. I could put a new thing on the list any single day. Trust the process, embrace the process, and as long as you're making lists and as long as you're documenting what you're able to accomplish, what you're able to knock down, you're moving in the right direction. You can't get it all in one time. You get paid how often? Do your check cover all of that? Save and trust and embrace the process, okay? Let's be for real. The internships and the entry-level jobs are not paying that, okay? It's okay. It's okay. The second point that I wanted to make is discipline. Discipline is showing up even when you don't want to. A lot of people want this glamorous life but do not want to work for it. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Everything you want is right after all the things that you do not want to do. I won't spend too much time focusing on this topic because I talk about it so much. Definitely reference some of my previous videos in this season. Definitely check out the TikTok. I made a video on it, but everything you want is right after the things you don't want to do. Unfortunately, you have to work. Sorry, not sorry. When you accept that as a reality, you'll be 10 steps ahead. Embrace it. Find balance in it. Own it. I used to be the OMG, why do we have to work kind of girl, and that bird brain mentality wasn't going to get me anywhere. Work is whatever you make it. If you are a nail tech, you have to work. You have to grind. You have to work to find clients. You have to be your own marketer, okay? You have to perfect your craft. You have to invest and build your kit. You have to continue to learn how to up those skills. They have new nail trends coming out every goddamn month. You better learn how to do it, because if your clients come to you and say, hey, I seen this picture on Pinterest and I want to know if you can recreate it, you need to know how to be able to recreate it to a certain extent, or you're not going to keep getting booked. You have to work. You think Doechii isn't working? She's out here traveling, keeping her body right, drinking her tea, performing, exercising, maintaining a certain level of professionalism, investing, making sure she has the right team around her. Yes, you can work. Work can be fun. Work can have some type of balance. I'm working right now. I had to write this podcast in advance. I had to get my setup together. I had to invest in equipment. I had to get my hair and my makeup together. And now I have to sit here and record it. And then I'm going to have to edit it. And then I'm going to have to make promotional videos for people to watch and know that I posted the video. And then I have to do it all again in 2 weeks because I have to be consistent. And I might not be seeing any compensation for my podcast immediately. And that's fine. I do it because I want to. I do it because it takes discipline. You never know who's watching. Sometimes you have to do things without an immediate reward. Discipline is doing things without immediate rewards. You go to the gym and initially you're not going to see that weight falling off the scale. Your ass is not going to get plumped after one workout. You have to have discipline enough to keep showing up without immediately seeing a reward. Yes, you might have to work those internships without getting paid, but that's building those connections to help you get to that next level. Yes, you might have to spend some time outside of work hours to, do your side hustles to make it your main hustle. That's discipline. You might gotta do some clients' makeup for free, some people's hair for free, some nails for free to build that portfolio up, to get those bigger paying clients. How you gonna be a nail tech? You ain't got no nails on your page. You so pressed to get $1 from everybody that you don't even have a portfolio. You need discipline. You need to put that grind in. Where the hustlers at? Where the people that's hungry? Nobody wants to stand on the side of the road and sing anymore. Everybody wants to get a check. I want a check just as much as the next person. But I have to do this podcast no matter who's tuning in and listening, and trust the process and have the discipline to show up every 2 weeks and know that my time is coming. I'm just like you. Just like you. When I first started doing content, and this is just completely sidebar, when I first started doing content, I used to reach out to businesses. I used to reach out to brands and say, hey, obviously I didn't have a gazillion month of followers, but I had to reach out to people and I was like, hey, I'm a content creator. If you want any content done, I could do it for you for free. I was willing to work for free. Obviously, I didn't have any freaking, money to buy the products initially. I'm young. I ain't had no job, and the job I did have, I'll get some stuff here and there, but I needed to build a portfolio. So people would send me their products over for free. I would do videos for it. I'm building my page. I'm building my craft. I'm working on my editing. I'm showing that I'm working with brands. Nobody knows that I'm not getting paid for this shit. Nobody knows that I'm not getting paid for this. Only person that knows is me. But I'm building my portfolio. I'm showing brands that, hey, I've worked with this brand, this brand, this brand, this brand, this brand. I'm building my kits. I'm building my page. I'm showing that I'm doing content. And then eventually, when those bigger brands like Home Goods, when those bigger brands like Dove, when those bigger brands like Madam CJ Walker, when those brands like Target reached out to me, they can see my portfolio and they can see that I've been doing content because I was hungry. And there, when you reach out to me, ask me how much I charge, this is how much I charge. And that's when the 4-figure deals are coming in. That's when the 3-figure deals are coming in. The 5-figure deals are coming in. You have to be hustle. You have to have discipline. You have to be hungry. You have to be wanting to work. The last point that I want to make is your time is coming. Your time is coming. Your time is coming. Y'all know I'm a Christian. I love God. I don't push that on anybody. Whatever you believe in, whatever your religion, even if you're not religious at all, your time is coming. God is watching. The universe is watching. Okay? The energies are aligning. All your hard work is not going unnoticed. Okay? All your hard work is not going unnoticed. Those nights that you are up studying, those nights that you are in your room studying, researching, working on that business plan, praying, those nights that you are, sad, those days that you are up editing videos and you don't know when the people are going to be watching and who's tuning in and who's checking you out, all those videos you're watching with the 3, 4, 5 views, and you're like, why do I keep on doing this? You're doing it because you're having discipline. You're trusting the process. Your time is coming. All that hard work will have a result. Be disciplined. Be patient. Excuse this lighting, okay, y'all? Y'all know I just moved. I'm figuring out my new setup. This is not the permanent setup. I just needed to record my video because I have discipline, because I'm not making excuses, okay? All right, you can hear my voice though. You hear me loud and clear. Your time is coming. The universe hears your dreams. It hears your wants. It knows your desires. Keep working, keep grinding, stay focused. And sometimes you can be working and it's just not on what you need to be doing. I have been blessed to know my purpose and what I'm supposed to be doing. And what I'm supposed to be doing is this. Sometimes I get off track, but I have to always remind myself that I'm not a vlogger. I could do makeup, but I'm not a makeup influencer. I can dress and I love fashion, but that is not my calling. I love motivational speaking. I love mental health. I'm currently in grad school for it. I'm getting my master's in professional clinical counseling. I have to be focused on what I'm supposed to be focused on. I can't be focused on things that aren't, aligning for me. And sometimes in our early 20s and in our 20s and in those transitional years of adulthood, it's going to take you time to figure out what your calling is. So focus on that. Work on that. And we evolve as life goes on. Okay? I have to perfect my craft. I have to stay focused. I have to be fully certified. I have to trust the process. And I know that I will be rewarded. Your time is coming. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Excuse my voice sound a little funny. I just got over being a little sick. Okay, PTO, sick leave, because your girl was popping, medicine, Tylenol, Alka-Seltzer, NyQuil, okay. But I wanted to make sure I got this video out for you all. Definitely make sure you're checking me out on social medias at Deja D and Deja's Daily Dose. Definitely make sure you are subscribing to the channel. Make sure you're tuning in to Spotify and Apple if you prefer to listen to it that way. If you're listening on Spotify and Apple, the giveaway is only from YouTube comments. So just go over to YouTube, drop your pink cards, okay? So you can enter the giveaway. Like I said, both books are now available on Amazon, but if you would like the pink copy and you will want to enter the giveaway, just comment some pink hearts, okay? I love you all. I will see you all in the next video in 2 weeks. And yeah, just trust the process. Like I said, this is not to say don't travel. This is not to say don't buy nice things for yourself. This is not to say, don't enjoy your money, don't enjoy your life. This is not to talk down and speak fear on anyone. This is just simply to say, stop comparing yourself to people who have put in a little bit more time than you. You cannot expect the same things that your coworker who has been working for 20 years and has experience. Okay, you have to be for real. You just start working here. You still asking for help with certain shit. And that's fine. Okay? That's fine. Ask your mama what she was doing when she was 22. She wasn't doing it like how, she's doing it now. Okay? You want to be the rich auntie? Them women is how old? You just start working. You just got the damn degree. You're doing your internship. How the hell do you want the house that your auntie just got when she just hit her, 20-year mark at the jobs? How you want that? You doing an internship. It's coming, baby girl. Okay? Don't rush the process. Enjoy the process. Enjoy where you are right now. Okay? I love you all.